In Revit, ducts are system families. Therefore, you cannot create or delete a duct family. However, you can create as many family types for each duct system family as needed. The main parameters that define a duct type are the routing preferences. Let's take a look at how to create a new duct type and define the routing preferences. On the Systems ribbon, in the HVAC panel, click the Duct tool. In the Properties palette, click Edit Type to open the Type Properties dialog. Looking in the Family drop-down, you can see that ducts are a system family. When I expand the drop-down, you can see that there are actually 3 system families for ducts: oval duct, rectangular duct, and round duct. When I expand the type drop-down for rectangular duct, you can see that there are several types, such as radius elbows and mitered elbows, with either taps or Ts. I'll change the family to round duct and then select the taps type. To create a new type based on this type, I'll click Duplicate. In the Name dialog, I'll name this type Taps with Damper, and then click OK. Now we can specify any of the parameters here to define the family type. I'll click the Edit button next to Routing Preferences to open the Routing Preferences dialog. Here, you can assign fittings to use when routing duct. Let's start at the top and see what content can be specified. For the elbow, you can click in the field and expand the drop-down. All of the round duct elbows loaded into the project will appear. Under Preferred Junction Type, you can select either tap or T. Depending on which junction type you select, you can then choose a fitting for the junction. Since this tap is for taps with dampers, I need to change the fitting here. I'll click in the Round Takeoff field and expand the drop-down. As you can see, there is not a tap with a damper, so we need to load one into the project. At the top of the dialog, I'll click Load Family to open the Load Family dialog. I'll open Duct, Fittings, Round, Taps. In this folder, I can see a round takeoff with damper fitting. I'll select that family and then click Open. Once the family loads into the project, I can expand the drop-down under Junction again. Now, a tap with a damper is available since we just loaded the round takeoff with damper family. I'll select that fitting. Additionally, you can control the fittings under Cross, Transition, Multi-Shape Transition Rectangular to Round, Multi-Shape Transition Rectangular to Oval, Multi-Shape Transition Oval to Round, and Union. Simply click in the field, expand the drop-down, and select one of the available fittings loaded into the project. If the fitting that you want to use is not there, you can click Load Family to load a family from either the Revit Family Library or your custom family library. You can also click Duct Size to open the size table for the specified system family. This table is located in the Mechanical Settings dialog. Here, you can control both the sizes that are available when creating ductwork and the sizes that Revit uses when sizing ductwork. I'll click OK to close this dialog. With the content specified, I'll click OK to close the Routing Preferences dialog. When creating a new family type, you can also specify a roughness value. This value is used when Revit calculates pressure drop. You can specify any of the parameters under Identity Data to be used in schedules and tags as well. I'll click OK to close the Type Properties dialog. Now we need to test out the new duct. I'll change the type to one of the rectangular types and sketch a short duct segment. Then I'll press Escape and change to the round duct taps with damper type. I'll make sure tag on placement is cleared in the contextual ribbon and automatically connect is enabled. Then I'll click above the rectangular duct to place the duct start point and click on the rectangular duct to connect the round duct to the rectangular duct. Once I do, the round duct is connected into the rectangular duct by a tap with damper. I'll click Modify to end the command. If your graphic standards call for a damper to be shown differently, you can simply modify an existing tap family.